What if the greatest secret your soulmate has never spoken is not about another person, but about you? What if, at this very moment, they are carrying words that could change the direction of both your hearts forever? Don't skip, because what you are about to hear unfolds one layer at a time, and something huge is waiting for you. Throughout history, people have searched for hidden truths in letters, whispered conversations, and quiet moments. Even scripture reminds us that there's nothing concealed that will not be disclosed when the right time arrives. Sometimes the deepest secret is not betrayal, but a love that has grown too powerful to remain hidden. Imagine someone staring at the stars tonight, wondering if they should finally tell you everything they have kept locked inside. Their silence has never meant indifference. It has been a battle between fear and hope, between risking everything and protecting the fragile dream they have carried for so long. Stay till the end, because the next piece of this story reveals why that silence has become impossible to keep. There comes a moment in every unforgettable story when the truth begins pushing against the walls built to contain it. Scholars often describe history's greatest turning points as quiet decisions made long before the world noticed. In the same way, your soulmate's heart has been changing in silence. Every memory, every unexpected reminder, every unanswered question has drawn them closer to a decision they cannot avoid forever. Don't skip, because the secret is larger than a single sentence. It is connected to moments they replay in their mind, wondering if you ever felt the same invisible connection. They have discovered something about you that reshaped the way they see the future. Instead of running from those feelings, they have started protecting them, even if nobody else understands why. Yet one final obstacle remains, and until it is removed, the truth cannot fully come into the light. That obstacle is closer than anyone realizes. The surprising part is this: the greatest secret has never been whether they care about you. The real secret is how deeply your presence has transformed their life without your knowledge. Every challenge they faced became a reminder of the person they wished they could trust completely. Every quiet victory made them wonder what it would be like to celebrate it with you beside them. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you in the next chapter. The choice they are preparing to make could open a door that has remained closed for far too long. But before that moment arrives, an unexpected event will force them to confront everything they have hidden. When that happens, nothing will remain the same, and the secret that has lived in silence may finally find its voice. A single unexpected moment can change everything, and that moment is now drawing closer than your soulmate ever imagined. They believed they could keep their emotions hidden forever, but life has a remarkable way of placing truth directly in our path. Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you. Think about how, throughout history, the most unforgettable discoveries happened when people stopped running from what they feared most. In the same way, your soulmate has reached a point where pretending no longer brings peace. Every passing day has become a quiet reminder that some feelings only grow stronger with time. They keep asking themselves one question: what if I wait too long? That question follows them into quiet mornings and restless nights. They have begun noticing signs that remind them of you in the most unexpected places, and each reminder makes the secret heavier to carry. What they still don't realize is that another unexpected event is already moving into place, one that will force a decision much sooner than they expected. Long before great journeys reached their destination, every traveler faced a crossroads where turning back was easier than moving forward. Even many biblical stories reveal that moments of courage often arrive after seasons of waiting and uncertainty. Your soulmate now stands at a similar crossroads. Their heart tells them to speak, while fear tells them to remain silent. Stay till the end, because the next revelation changes everything. They have started replaying conversations in their mind, wondering whether you noticed the small details they could never hide. A smile they tried to ignore. A moment of concern they hoped no one would see. A quiet hope that one day your paths would meet under completely different circumstances. They are beginning to understand that the greatest risk is no longer telling the truth, it is losing the chance to tell it at all. And just when they believe they still have time, an unexpected message is about to reach them. carrying news they never saw coming. The secret has grown beyond a feeling, it has become a decision waiting for the right moment. Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you. The next chapter begins with an encounter so unexpected that it will shake every plan your soulmate has carefully built. Someone will say something that brings hidden emotions to the surface, leaving them unable to hide behind silence any longer. They will realize that opportunities do not wait forever, and hearts are rarely given endless chances to speak. But before they can reveal what they have carried for so long, one final twist will leave them questioning whether destiny has arrived or whether they have already waited one moment too long. The answer is closer than anyone expects, and it will change the direction of this story forever. Everything changes with a single conversation that was never supposed to happen. Your soulmate walks into an ordinary moment expecting another ordinary day, but instead hears words that stop him completely. Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you. They never expected another person to mention your name so naturally, yet hearing it sends a wave of emotions through their heart. Suddenly, memories they had carefully buried begin rising to the surface. They remembered the kindness they saw in you, the strength you showed during difficult times, and the quiet moments that seemed small then but now feel unforgettable. Like the wisdom found throughout scripture, where the right word spoken at the right time can change a person's direction, this unexpected conversation becomes the spark that awakens everything they have tried to ignore. They begin wondering if every delay, every unanswered question, and every unexpected turn has been leading toward this very moment. Stay till the end, because the truth they are beginning to understand is far greater than they imagine. As the hours pass, your soulmate can no longer silence the voice inside that keeps reminding them of you. They look back over the path they have traveled and realize that every attempt to move forward without facing the truth has left an empty space that nothing else could fill. Historians often point out that the greatest turning points rarely announce themselves with loud celebrations. They begin with one quiet realization that changes everything afterward. This is that realization. Your soulmate starts seeing the past differently, understanding that what once looked like coincidence may have been preparation. Every challenge taught patience. Every disappointment revealed what truly mattered. Every unanswered prayer shaped a heart that is finally ready to be honest. Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you. Yet just as they gather the courage to take the next step, an unexpected obstacle appears, making them wonder whether they have already missed their chance forever. But the story is far from over. The obstacle that seems impossible is actually preparing the greatest revelation yet. Your soulmate is about to discover that the secret they have carried was never meant to remain hidden forever. Every moment of waiting has been shaping a future neither of you could fully understand. They are closer than ever to speaking the words they have rehearsed countless times in silence, but before those words are finally spoken, one final sign will appear so unexpected that it will erase every remaining doubt from their heart. Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you. In the next part, the hidden sign arrives, the silence begins to break, and the secret that has lived in the shadows finally starts moving into the light. The night feels unusually quiet. Yet beneath that silence, everything is beginning to move. Your soulmate senses that life is gently closing one chapter and preparing to open another. Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you. What seemed like ordinary moments suddenly begin connecting like pieces of a forgotten puzzle. A familiar place, an unexpected memory, and a single thought about you return again and again until they can no longer ignore it. Throughout history, many of the greatest discoveries happened only after people recognized patterns everyone else overlooked. In the same way, your soulmate realizes that every delay, every coincidence, and every unanswered question has been pointing toward one truth. They are no longer asking whether they should tell you the secret, they are asking when. But before that moment arrives, one final surprise appears, and it is unlike anything they expected. A quiet certainty begins replacing fear. The words they once rehearsed only in their imagination now feel ready to be spoken aloud. They remember every small act of kindness, every conversation that lingered in their thoughts long after it ended, and every moment they wish they had said more. Like many biblical journeys, where faith often required one courageous step before the path became clear, your soulmate understands that the future cannot begin while the truth remains hidden. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Yet just as they prepare to move forward, they receive one unexpected reminder from the past that shakes their confidence for a moment. It forces them to decide whether they will continue living with unanswered questions or finally reveal what has been hidden in their heart all along. The decision can no longer be postponed. Your soulmate knows that silence has reached its limit, and the secret they have protected for so long is ready to come into the light. Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you. The next chapter begins with a meeting that neither of you could have predicted, where emotions that have been buried for so long finally begin to surface. One sentence will change everything, one choice will open a new path, and one unexpected truth will leave both hearts forever changed. But the greatest revelation has not yet been spoken. It is waiting just beyond this moment, ready to transform everything you thought you knew about this extraordinary journey. Morning arrives, but it does not feel like an ordinary morning. Something unseen has shifted, and your soulmate can feel it without fully understanding why. Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you. They try to focus on daily life, yet every quiet moment pulls their thoughts back to you. The feeling is impossible to ignore now. What once seemed like a distant hope has become a constant presence in their heart. Throughout history, people have described these moments as turning points, the instant when uncertainty gives way to clarity. Even in the Bible, many life-changing journeys began with a quiet realization before the first visible step was ever taken. Your soulmate is standing in that exact place. They know the secret can no longer remain hidden, but they also know that revealing it will change everything forever. As the day unfolds, unexpected reminders continue appearing. A familiar song, a meaningful conversation, and a place filled with memories all seem to whisper the same message. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Your soulmate begins asking themselves questions they have avoided for far too long. What if this connection was never an accident? What if every delay was preparing both hearts for the right moment instead of the easiest one? These thoughts refuse to disappear. Instead, they grow stronger with every passing hour. The fear that once kept them silent is slowly losing its power, replaced by a quiet confidence they have never experienced before. Yet just when they decide they are finally ready to move forward, one unexpected discovery stops them in their tracks and forces them to look at the entire story from a completely different perspective. The discovery is not what anyone expected. It reveals that the secret has been growing for much longer than your soulmate ever realized. Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you. They now understand that every unanswered question, every unexpected delay, and every emotional struggle has been shaping a moment that is almost here. Their heart is no longer searching for certainty, it has already found it. Only one final step remains before the truth is spoken aloud. But before that happens, an unexpected encounter will test their courage in ways they never imagined. The outcome of that encounter will decide whether the hidden secret finally comes into the light or remains locked away for just a little longer. The answer is closer than ever, and the next chapter will reveal why there is no turning back now. The moment your soulmate has been trying to avoid finally arrives, and it comes without warning. Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you. What begins as an ordinary encounter quickly turns into a moment that feels impossible to forget. A familiar name is spoken, an old memory returns with surprising clarity, and suddenly every wall they built around their emotions starts to crack. They realize that time has not erased what they feel, it has only made those feelings stronger. Throughout history, the greatest moments of transformation often appear disguised as ordinary days. That is exactly what is happening now. Your soulmate understands that the secret they have carried is no longer a burden they can hide. It has become a truth demanding to be spoken. and every heartbeat reminds them that waiting any longer could mean losing the opportunity they have quietly hoped for all this time. As they gather the courage to move forward, another unexpected sign appears. Stay till the end because something huge is waiting for you. It is not a dramatic miracle or an unbelievable coincidence. Instead, it is something simple that reaches deep into their heart, a conversation, a memory, a familiar feeling that refuses to fade. They begin to see how every challenge they faced has shaped them into someone ready to choose honesty over fear. Just as many biblical journeys required faith before the destination became visible, your soulmate realizes they may never have every answer before taking the next step. They no longer want to wonder what could have been. They want to discover what truly can be. Yet as they prepare to reveal everything, one final obstacle appears, quieter than the others but far more powerful, forcing them to make the most important decision of their life. The silence is almost over. Don't skip because something huge is waiting for you. Your soulmate now stands at the edge of a choice that cannot be postponed. The secret is no longer hidden only in their heart, it is reflected in every decision they make and every hope they carry for the future. They know that once the truth is spoken, nothing will ever return to the way it was before. But perhaps that is exactly how this story was meant to unfold. In the next chapter, the words they have rehearsed countless times will finally begin to leave their heart, and the revelation they have protected for so long will come closer than ever to the light. When that moment arrives, the story will take its most unexpected turn, yet the waiting is no longer about fear, it is about timing. Your soulmate has reached the point where every excuse has disappeared, leaving only one question behind: when should the truth finally be spoken? Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you. They look back and realize that every chapter of their journey has quietly prepared them for this one. Every disappointment taught resilience. Every unanswered prayer built patience. Every unexpected goodbye revealed the value of genuine connection. Like the ancient builders who laid deep foundations long before anyone could see the structure rising above the ground, your soulmate now understands that lasting things are rarely created in a single moment. The secret has not survived because it was weak. It has survived because it was real. And now, for the first time, they believe the moment to reveal it is closer than ever before. A quiet confidence begins replacing every lingering doubt. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. They no longer search for perfect words because they have realized that honesty carries a strength no carefully rehearsed speech can match. They remember every small detail connected to you, the unexpected conversations, the moments that seemed ordinary but later became unforgettable, and the feeling that somehow your paths were never meant to drift apart forever. Even the wisdom found throughout Scripture reminds us that truth has a way of finding its own moment, no matter how long it waits. That thought fills your soulmate with courage they never believed they possess. Yet just as they prepare to take the step they have imagined countless times, they notice one final piece of the puzzle, a detail so unexpected that it changes not what they feel, but how they choose to reveal it. Everything is now moving toward a single unforgettable moment. Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you. The secret that has lived quietly in your soulmate's heart is no longer asking for permission to be spoken. It is becoming impossible to contain. The next chapter will not begin with uncertainty but with action. A choice will be made. A conversation will begin. And the truth that has waited through silence, distance, and time will finally stand at the edge of being revealed. But the greatest surprise is still ahead, because when the first words are finally spoken, they will uncover another hidden truth that neither of you saw coming, a truth that could change the entire meaning of this story forever. The first words are closer than they have ever been. Yet the greatest surprise is not what your soulmate plans to say, it is what they have finally realized about you. Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you. For so long, they believed they were carrying this journey alone. But now they begin to wonder if every unexpected moment, every quiet memory, and every unexplainable feeling has been leading both of you toward the same destination. The silence that once protected their heart has become too heavy to carry. Like a sunrise that cannot be delayed forever, the truth is preparing to break through the darkness. They understand that real courage is not the absence of fear but the willingness to move forward despite it. That realization changes everything. Instead of asking whether they should speak, they begin preparing themselves for what happens after the secret is finally revealed. As the day unfolds, another unexpected sign appears. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. It is a small reminder, almost easy to overlook, yet it touches something deep within their heart. They remember the biblical story of David, who stepped forward not because every obstacle had disappeared, but because faith became greater than fear. Your soulmate feels a similar turning point within themselves. They are no longer measuring the risks of telling the truth. Instead, they're imagining the peace that comes from living honestly. Every passing hour strengthens their resolve. Every memory of you becomes another reason to stop hiding. But just as they prepare to take that final step, they discover one last piece of the mystery, a forgotten detail from the past that suddenly makes every unanswered question begin to make sense. Now the hidden pieces are fitting together. Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you. Your soulmate realizes that the secret was never only about love. It was about becoming the person brave enough to protect what truly matters. The journey has transformed them in ways they never expected, and there is no returning to the person they once were. The next chapter begins with a decision that cannot be undone. A door that has remained closed for so long is about to open, and when it does, the words they have guarded in silence will finally find their way into the light. But one final revelation still waits beyond the door, and it is so unexpected that it will change the direction of this story forever. The door is finally beginning to open, but what waits on the other side is far different from what your soulmate expected. Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you. For so long, they imagined that revealing the secret would simply be about speaking a few honest words. Now they understand it is much bigger than that. It is about trusting that truth is stronger than fear. Every memory they tried to silence now stands before them with remarkable clarity. They remembered the first moment they felt your presence mattered, the quiet conversations that lingered in their thoughts, and the strange sense that your paths were connected long before either of you recognized it. Like travelers who finally reached the mountain after a long climb, they can now see the journey from an entirely new perspective. Every delay, every unanswered question, and every unexpected turn has led to this single moment. A deep sense of peace slowly replaces the uncertainty they carried for so long. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. They remember how many stories in scripture reveal that patience often prepares people for blessings they cannot yet understand. Your soulmate begins to believe that waiting was not wasted time but necessary preparation. The secret hidden in their heart has grown into something steady, something that no longer depends on perfect circumstances. They no longer want to hide behind hesitation or imagine what might happen someday. Instead, they are ready to face whatever comes with honesty and hope. Yet just as they take that final step forward, one unexpected message reaches them, containing a detail that leaves them completely speechless and changes everything they thought they knew. Now every piece of the story is moving toward its climax. Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you. The message they receive reveals that the connection they believed was fading has never truly disappeared. It has quietly remained alive beneath every season of silence and every passing day. Your soulmate realizes that the greatest secret was never meant to stay hidden forever, it was meant to be revealed at exactly the right time. The next chapter will uncover the final truth, the moment when hidden emotions become spoken words, unanswered questions receive unexpected answers, and the mystery that has surrounded this journey from the beginning is finally brought into the light. The ending is closer than ever, and it will leave nothing the same. The moment has finally arrived. Your soulmate stands at the edge of a choice they once believed they would never have the courage to make. Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you. The secret that has lived quietly within their heart for so long is no longer hidden behind uncertainty. It has become a truth that refuses to remain silent. Every step of their journey now makes sense. Every delay taught patience. Every disappointment revealed what truly mattered. Every unexpected twist prepared them for this very day. Like the story of Joseph, whose years of waiting eventually revealed a greater purpose than he could have imagined, your soulmate realizes that not every delay is a denial. Some seasons exist to strengthen the heart before it receives the answer it has been longing for. With that understanding, they finally stop looking back and begin looking ahead with hope instead of fear. As they move closer to revealing everything, an unexpected calm settles over them. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The questions that once kept them awake at night no longer control their thoughts. Instead, they feel a quiet confidence growing stronger with every passing moment. They understand that genuine feelings do not become weaker because of time, they become clearer. The secret they have carried is not built on fantasy or fleeting emotion. It has been tested through silence, distance, and uncertainty, and it has remained unchanged. That realization gives them the strength to take the next step without knowing exactly how the future will unfold. Yet, just before the truth is spoken aloud, one final surprise appears, one last piece of the puzzle that explains why this journey could never have happened any sooner. Now the hidden mystery is almost complete. Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you. Your soulmate realizes that the greatest secret was never simply about what they wanted to say. It was about becoming someone courageous enough to live honestly no matter the outcome. The next and final chapter will reveal the words they have protected for so long, the unexpected truth that ties every moment of this journey together, and the powerful lesson hidden beneath the mystery from the very beginning. When the silence finally ends, you will discover that the greatest revelation was not found in the secret itself, but in the transformation it created along the way. The silence finally breaks, not with a dramatic announcement, but with quiet honesty that carries more power than 1,000 unspoken thoughts. Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you. Your soulmate realizes the secret was never meant to remain hidden forever. It was waiting for the moment when fear no longer controlled the future. Looking back, they see every delay through different eyes. The closed doors that once felt like disappointment became protection. The long seasons of uncertainty became lessons in patience. Their unexpected twists became the path that led them here. Just as countless stories throughout history remind us that endurance often shapes destiny more than speed, they understand that the journey itself prepared them for this truth. The words they have carried for so long are finally ready to be released, not because the world has become perfect, but because their heart has become brave enough to choose honesty over silence. As that realization settles in, another truth becomes impossible to ignore. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The greatest secret was never simply that they cared about you. It was that your presence quietly inspired them to become a better person. Without realizing it, you became a reminder to choose kindness instead of bitterness, hope instead of fear, and faith instead of doubt. Like the biblical image of a lamp shining in darkness, one steady light can guide someone through a long and uncertain journey. Your soulmate now understands that genuine love is revealed not only by words but by the way it changes a person's character. That transformation became the real miracle hidden beneath the mystery. Yet one final question still remains unanswered, and its answer will bring this entire story to its unforgettable conclusion. Now everything leads to one last revelation. Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you. The final chapter is not about discovering another secret, it is about understanding the meaning behind every chapter that came before it. Every memory, every unanswered question, every unexpected turn, and every quiet moment has been building toward one powerful lesson. The strongest truths are often revealed in their proper time. In the final part, the journey reaches its emotional ending, the hidden purpose behind the secret is fully revealed, and the story closes with a message that will leave you reflecting long after the last word is spoken. The journey ends where it truly began, in the quiet place where hope refused to disappear. Don't skip because something huge is waiting for you. Your soulmate finally understands that the greatest secret was never hidden in mysterious signs or extraordinary events. It was hidden in the quiet transformation of the heart. Every season of waiting, every unanswered question, and every unexpected turn shaped them into someone who values truth above fear. Looking back, they no longer wish they could rewrite the past because they now see how every chapter carried a purpose. Like a seed that spends months growing beneath the soil before anyone sees the first green leaf, the most meaningful changes often happen where no one is watching. The secret that once seemed impossible to reveal has become a testimony of patience, courage, and hope. Instead of living with regret over words left unsaid, they choose to believe that honesty, offered with kindness, is always stronger than silence protected by fear. As the final pieces fall into place, one timeless lesson rises above every mystery. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Throughout Scripture, people were often reminded that faith means trusting even when the full picture cannot yet be seen. Your soulmate now realizes that the future is not built by perfect certainty but by faithful steps taken one at a time. They cannot control every outcome, but they can choose truth, compassion, and courage. That choice becomes the real victory. The secret about you is never only that you occupied their thoughts, it was that knowing you inspired them to become wiser, gentler, and more grateful than they had ever been before. In the end, the hidden treasure was not merely a confession waiting to be spoken. It was the personal growth created by carrying that hope through every season without allowing bitterness to take its place. And now the story reaches its final page. Don't skip, because the greatest revelation has already unfolded before your eyes. The extraordinary secret was not a shocking twist hidden at the end, but the realization that love, when guided by patience, integrity, and faith, transforms people long before it changes their circumstances. Every chapter of this journey has pointed toward that single truth. If this story has reminded you to value honesty, cherish hope, and believe that difficult seasons can shape stronger hearts, then carry that lesson with you long after this moment ends. Some stories conclude with loud celebrations, but the most unforgettable ones end with quiet understanding. And perhaps that is the greatest secret of all. The strongest hearts are not those that never face uncertainty, but those that continue choosing hope even when the ending has not yet been revealed. Long after the secret has been revealed, its echo continues to shape every step that follows. Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you. The greatest stories are not remembered because of one dramatic moment, but because of the quiet choices that changed everything afterward. Your soulmate discovers that speaking the truth did not end the journey, it began a new one. The fear that once felt overwhelming has been replaced by peace, and the questions that once filled every silent night have given way to a deeper understanding. Looking back, they realized that every obstacle, every delay, and every unexpected twist was preparing them for a future they could never have imagined. History is filled with people who believed they had reached the end of their road, only to discover they were standing at the beginning of something greater. Your soulmate now knows that hope is strongest when it survives uncertainty, and that is the lesson they will carry for the rest of their life. There is one final truth they wish everyone could understand. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The greatest gift is not finding a perfect path, it is finding the courage to walk forward even when the path is unclear. Throughout the Bible, countless journeys began with a single step taken in faith rather than certainty. That same principle has quietly guided this entire story. Your soulmate has learned that kindness leaves lasting footprints, patience shapes character, and honesty brings a freedom that fear can never offer. The secret that once seemed so overwhelming has become a reminder that the heart grows stronger every time it chooses truth over silence. What once felt like an ending has become the foundation of a brand new chapter filled with hope, wisdom, and quiet confidence. As this story gently comes to a close, remember that every meaningful journey leaves behind more than memories, it leaves behind transformation. Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you beyond every ending. Perhaps the greatest mystery was never about a hidden confession at all. Perhaps it was about discovering that courage, faith, and hope can quietly reshape an ordinary life into an extraordinary one. Some doors close so that better ones can open. Some seasons end so that stronger beginnings can emerge. And some secrets exist only long enough to teach us the value of truth. As one chapter ends, another is already waiting to begin, carrying with it fresh possibilities, unexpected blessings, and the quiet reminder that the most powerful stories are the ones that inspire us to live with hope long after the final words have been spoken.